Prepare yourself because what you are about to hear will fundamentally alter your perception of the romance between Hyun and Son Ye-Jin. And believe me when I say that you need to watch this film through to the finish because we've included some unexpected information that will leave you speechless and heartbroken. There may be much more to the happily ever after tale we all believed they were living. The gorgeous pictures and the fantasy wedding than anyone anticipated. Public smiles are only one aspect of their love. Other aspects include silent strength, second chances, and standing by one another when all else seems gone. It all began with an interview that was meant to be straightforward. For a show that typically keeps things simple and light, Hyun sat down. Nobody thought he would show any emotion. However, he paused, inhaled, and said, "She's the only person who ever saw me when I couldn't even see myself." In response to the question of what Son Ye-Jin means to him, fans were pushed into a downward emotional spiral by that one remark alone. What happened next, however, was even more startling. Hyun acknowledged that they discreetly split up after their notoriety soared, following Crash Landing on You. He believed that by vanishing he would shield her from the turmoil in his life. Son Ye-Jin, however, persisted. She sobbed softly over the phone when she called him in solitude. She finally arrived at his door, gave him a hug, and muttered, "Stop pushing me away." It was that naked, uncomplicated moment that made all the difference. Hyun acknowledged his personal shortcomings and acknowledged that neither he nor Son Ye-Jin are flawless. However, the way she consistently picks him gives him the willpower to improve himself. He told tales of her gentle little gestures of affection. For example, noting in his writings, "You were honest today. I noticed you," or providing him with water rather than condemnation when he returned home weary. These silent times show a partnership based on tolerance and understanding rather than drama or idealized perfection. However, Hyun revealed even another surprise just when fans believed the confessions were finished. Confusion had been caused by a person from his past who had returned to his existence. "I love the man you're becoming, but I won't chase the one who's already gone," Son Ye-Jin quietly told him. He understood from that simple phrase that true love is about letting go of fear rather than about clinging on tighter. Son Ye-Jin revealed her side a few weeks later. When Hyun withdrew, she acknowledged how terrible it was. She called, hoped, and waited. She eventually turned around and fought for their love again after realizing that his toothbrush was next to hers. Great words are not necessary to describe their affection every day. Rather, they convey it in modest ways, such as "take care of your mom, eat well, and get home safely." They are expressing "I love you" each time they use these straightforward expressions. They have decided to keep their relationship private for the time being, concentrating on everyday life, routines, and peaceful happiness. Son Ye-Jin stays because she wants to, not because she must, and Hyun writes her letters when words fail him. This is a true story, although it's not flawless. Their love is powerful, sincere, and incredibly genuine in a society full of fleeting celebrity romances. They serve as a reminder that showing love isn't necessarily about extravagant displays. It's important to stay sometimes, silently, with patience, and again selecting one another. We'll be here to bring you every lovely detail if there are any fresh developments, so stay tuned. Until then, continue to believe in true love, the type that endures through difficult times.